Vlogmas, and today I am sharing with you a charcuterie board. So I talked about in my last haul that I did for groceries, that was from Aldi, that I got a lot of items because I was making a charcuterie board for my Friendsgiving this party. And I did actually have some people say they'd like to see it. I usually never do, and I just say, well, I'm going to do it anyway. But I actually had people who were interested, so I'm going to be sharing this. I love doing these. I'm not a super fancy person. My palette, I'd say, is like medium foodie level. So a lot of these things are going to be things that anyone who comes to your party is going to like. If some more distinguished palettes come to your party, they may be able to pick a few things out that they really like. And then those people who are like, I really just like basic things you can find at the deli counter, they will also like some things from what I'm putting together. I have to give that disclaimer that I am not a professional. So this is just what I do, and what I found works for me and my friends and family. So I'm going to just share with you some of the basic things, and then I'll probably do one of those like time-lapsey type of videos to show myself setting it up, because I do it on like a shelf, the top of a shelf that's like a lower shelf. It'll make sense when you see it, and it's in the room that we entertain in, like that everyone hangs out in, so everyone can just piece off of it, and we usually end up like dragging pieces to the table to eat it as well. But I'll get started with sharing the things. Also, I feel like I should just put this as a disclaimer on every single video I ever have. I have a 1-year-old in the house. When I'm doing these videos, she's with her dad, and yeah, so you may hear a whine or a squeal or some laughing. She's fine. She's not neglected. She's with her dad. So I'll get started with sharing. I guess I'll share the cheeses that I got. I got a few different kinds, and I already talked about these in a haul, but just to go over it again, the softer, you always want to get a mix of like softer cheeses, some stinkier cheeses, and some more like mild cheeses. I actually didn't grab any I didn't grab any stinky cheeses because I've done that in the past few years and none of my friends or family eat them. So I just really skipped that. But I have a goat cheese that is garlic and herb, and a Boursin shallot and chive cheese. I like the Boursin cheeses, but they are kind of expensive. I found this one at Meijer, but they do have I think it's garlic and herb one. They have it at Aldi usually, so you get that there, but I wanted to try the shallot and chive one, so I grabbed that, and this is from Aldi, obviously. A little bit of a fancier one, nothing crazy, but it's just not as boring as some others can be, and it's the Not Your Average cheddar cheese with a Gruyere flavor. Thought that would be interesting to try. I have 2 things of Colby Jack cheese. I'm doing a kid charcuterie board, and I like to put these on our board as well. It's a favorite, always goes first out of all the cheeses. So for kind of a different specialty cheese, I grabbed these Some Like It Hatch artisan cheddar cheese rubbed with Hatch chilies. I love Hatch chilies, so I thought this would be good to try. And then a Applewood smoked Gouda cheese. These are both from Aldi as well. That is all the cheeses. It's a lot of cheeses, but you know, gotta have cheese on a charcuterie board. As far as the meats go, I got all of them from Aldi. I got the bite-sized dry salami and the spicy version of that as well. I got these biscuit ham slices, and I'll probably chop these either in half or in quarters, and I'll use these on the kid charcuterie tray as well as ours for people like me. I like ham, so. And then I got a dry cured ham prosciutto, and then the gourmet deli selection. This has pepper salami, hot capicola, and hot calabrese. Don't know how to say it, but this is a pretty good basic. Last year they had a lot more specialty meats like this at Aldi, and they didn't this year. That really bummed me out because I love trying all of them, but these are always at the store, and they're go-tos. They're like $4 for this one, $3 for this one. Can't really beat it. So for crackers, I got all of them from Aldi. The buttery crisp savorites and the garden vegetable savorites. I always like to have one like flavored cracker. And then I got a few dippy type of crackers. I got pretzel slims and sea salt pita crackers. The other things that are on the charcuterie board is kind of what makes it more fun and special. And for me, I always do fruit. This year I'm doing grapes and blackberries. They are drying in the kitchen. You know what grapes and blackberries look like. You'll see them when you see like the overview of the board. I have some oven roasted nuts, almonds with sea salt. Those are also from Aldi. I got these stuffed green olives with white cheddar cheese. I don't like olives, but I knew that this needed to be on the board. And then I got a roasted pine nut hummus. And that's it from Aldi. I did get a few things from Walmart and then one from like a specialty store. I love this. It's from Terrapin Ridge Farms. You can get it at, look at their website. I believe it's terrapinridgefarms.com. Can't find it. Nope, just terrapinridge.com. And they sell it in select stores. I got this at Moody Butcher Shop in Zionsville, Indiana. This one's my absolute favorite. I used this one last year. I've repurchased it since, and it's just so good. It's the sweet beet and horseradish mustard, and I like dipping pretzels in it, or like doing a cracker with some of this and cheese and all the goodies. This is a really tasty one. And then this is something I saw at Walmart and I thought it looked good. I needed another like dip. This is the artichoke spread. It says it's aromatic and zesty. And I thought that would be good. I don't know. It might not be, but we'll try. And pickles. This is the Petite Snack Crunchers by Mount Olive. They're probably bigger than I wanted them to be, but I don't like sweet pickles. I didn't have time to pickle anything myself, and I didn't have time to go to a specialty store to get them, so these will have to do. They're kosher pickles. We'll see how they are. I'm sure they'll be good, but they're little, and they'll be easy to munch on. So that is all the food type of stuff that I'm putting on the tray, but I did want to talk just a little bit about the things, like your actual tray. Moving things here so I can get to it. For the charcuterie tray, I'm just doing one little tray, and it's plastic. This is important to do because kids are the worst. So for some reason, I'm sure one of these kids will end up picking up this tray because it's going to be on their like kid table, and they won't be able to break it. So a fun color, oblong shape. It's going to have cheese and ham and some veggies and Skittles and some chocolate and some like goldfish crackers, things like that. They'll really like this, and it'll be like special for them. For my tray, I always start with the base of a cutting board. This is one from IKEA. My old roommate put it into the dishwasher, so it's kind of seen better days, but it's still useful. I set it out and it becomes like the base for a bulk majority of things. I like to use special little trays for crackers and things like that. And you'll see that my palette is usually like pretty clean colors. This is probably the fanciest. I have like black and white like bowls and plates that I bring out if I need something special. But for the most part, I like to have white dishes because you can mix and match them and it all looks like it's maybe one set. So I have little square shaped dishes, some little circle dishes. I have this like, I don't know, octagonal, I think it's octagonal, maybe not, I don't know, an odd shaped one. And then you always want to grab something or a few things with height. So I have this little cake tray. I have it in 3 different sizes and they do stack, but I thought that just one would be good to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and get cutting on the cheese, and then once I have that done, I will start setting things up and I will show you what the setup is looking like.